guys, this is Dusty. Dusty is a 9-year-old gelding, Kentucky Mountain gelding. Let me look out here just a minute to make sure. They got his cog that says Rocky Mountain. I'm pretty sure he's a Kentucky Mountain, same daggone thing. Both associations probably hate me for saying that, but at the end of the day, they're both mountain horses. I don't really care what they say. Mountain horses, same thing. Anyway, they move the same, they smell the same, they look the same. They're the same thing. There he is. He's not registered. He's 9 years old. He's 14.2 inches tall. Just a fuzz under 14.2 inches tall. He's thick built, stout made. He's got a little old plain Jane shoe on all 4 feet, just like a keg shoe. It's a keg shoe. It ain't nothing special, nothing fancy, nothing that you gotta order or have a special farrier or anything like that. Or you can ride him barefoot. He don't have to have shoes at all if you don't want to put no shoes on him. Anyway, this horse out here, guys, is a good one. A plumb good one. You're going to hear me say this a lot, especially during this elite sale right here. These are a select group of horses that I've had on the back burner, or I've knew about, and I've gathered them all up, and I said, here, guys, most of these are consignment horses, and I scheduled them to be here this date and time just for this sale. And Dusty is one of them. I know his owner really well. I know the horse really well. I should, because I sold him to her a few years back. It's maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe longer. I don't know. But she's had him for a while. I don't know. I don't like to get on here and talk about people's personal lives and stuff. Her number is posted if you want to reach out and talk to her. But I'll in a nutshell, she lost her barn. She didn't lose it, but she was renting it, leasing it, or something other, and I guess the people that they was leasing it through sold it, so she had to sell everything. Had to get out of the horses. She let all of them go. I sold most of them for her. This was her last one. She kept him to the absolute bitter end. She knew the farm was going up for sale. I think it was last year or something like that. She sold a bunch of them then, slowly trying to get out. She kept this one to the very last one. I reckon the barn finally did sell, and she sent him. So there he is. It's not a good situation. She's not happy about it, but it is what it is. That's life for you. I hate it. I do, because she loves this horse. But anyway, here he is, guys. He's up for grabs again. She just wants to see him get a good home. He was a record-breaking horse. He's the highest horse I ever sold until like last week. So he's not a cheap horse. He brought a pile of money the last time I sold it. I think it was about $29,000 or something like that. That's what I sold him for. And he's working. She don't regret a bit of it. She like I say, he's worth his weight in gold. Of course, she knows there's a big chance he's not going to bring close to that anymore. Everybody's realistic. Something. It's an animal. You sell an animal for $30,000 a day, it might not be worth $1,500 tomorrow. It depends on who wants it at the time and what how the economy is going. Animals change value so fast. But anyway, long story short, guys, he's a high dollar horse, and I still expect him to bring a lot of money. But what I don't want you to do is say, well, good God, $29,000. I can't afford that. It don't cost a dime to make an offer, guys, because I promise you, he's got to be sold. All right, he has to be sold. We're going to put a reserve on him, because I ain't going to give him away. If we have to lease a pasture somewhere else or something for him, I don't know, but we're going to put some kind of reserve on him. But a reasonable offer will be considered. All right, all offers will be considered. So the highest offer Monday night. If it don't make reserve, we're gonna study on it and say, hey, we gotta do what you gotta do. Well, that's just part of it. So there you go. Don't be discouraged. You can own this horse. This is a nice horse, guys. He's broke. Been there, done that. She said her kids, grandkids, or I don't know what kind of kids. She said she's 5-year-old kids. I don't know whose they are or whatever, but she said that, they rode him everywhere, handled him every which way in the world. She said there's no such thing as a perfect horse, Mr. Williams. I told her last time I sold him, I said he's perfect. And she said, "There's no such thing as a perfect horse. This lady's a horse lady. She knows her horses." And I said, "I don't know. I can't find nothing wrong with him." And I sold this horse to her, and she said, "Emerson, I've never seen a perfect horse until I bought him." She said, "He is. He is perfect." She said, "There ain't nothing wrong with him at all. He don't do anything out of the way. You don't know he exists. He's a very, very good horse. You can't draw up a better horse. You really can't. You couldn't sit down with a pencil and paper and say this is what I'd call a perfect horse. He does it. He's there. I mean, obviously he ain't gonna clean up after himself and stuff like that. That's what I'd call a perfect horse, something that feeds itself and cleans up after itself and all that. But anyway, realistically, as far as close you're gonna get to a perfect, right there he is, guys. This is a good horse. We've I don't know. I've had him here a couple of weeks. We've been trail riding him. Making sure he didn't lose, anything like that. Because I don't think she took him trail riding a whole lot and stuff like that since he's been with her. I think they just more or less rode him around the farm and stuff like that, and things like that. So we've been trail riding just to make sure that he still hasn't forgot anything, and he's perfect. Why, you can ride him anywhere, ride him front, middle, back, by himself, with a group. He don't care. He don't get hateful. He's easy to catch. It's a good horse, guys. So here he is. That's enough talking about him. We're 7 minutes into this. This is Dusty, guys. He's a special horse. He'll always be a special horse. To me, I'll never forget him. And whoever gets him is going to get him a daggone good one. But here he is.
Okay.